going on, guys? Bonafide Hustler here. I've had a lot of requests about crawlers, so let's talk more about it. Hey, we're back. Alright, this is Chris, Bonafide Hustler, coming to you live from the wall of my bedroom. Let's talk a little bit more about crawlers, because I've had a lot of viewer requests and viewer comments saying I found some of these things and I'm really happy. Can you explain more about them? Sure, why not? Let's talk a little bit more about the RC remote controlled crawler trend and how you can capitalize on it right now as a hustler. Okay, so what we want to do first is the money is in two different places when you talk about crawlers. It's really in the bodies and it's in the figurines that people use to put into the crawlers. It sounds totally nerdy, right? But it's totally amazing. People love to do this stuff. They call it scale crawling. There are a lot of different types of crawling, but for the most part, there's a lot of money to be made. So we want to talk about how do you make that money. Alright, so I'm going to show you some bodies today and the average amounts of inches in these bodies that you can actually find out there. I actually did a crawler deal. I traded in, I have a lot of remote control aircraft, right? And I just needed to get rid of them. I wasn't really flying too much lately. So I got rid of about, I think, 4 aircraft, and I got a huge crawler deal for that. And for me, you know, crawlers are a little bit higher demand. You know, if you wreck a crawler, it's not like all your money's totally lost. I was thinking if I wreck my aircraft, you know, I'd be totally out of all that money. I can't recover any of that money. So I decided to go into the crawler thing a little bit. I still have a lot of aircraft though. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that came with that crawler deal, and it was amazing. I probably traded in about $260 to $300 worth of aircraft. Got a lot of cool crawler stuff that'll definitely make my money back, and plus I'll end up with some crawlers. So let's talk about the body. Here is one of the bodies, one of the main bodies that's used in crawling today. It's made by a company called Axial. This one's still in the plastic, and this one's called a dingo body. It's half Toyota Tacoma and half cage. For crawling, and you know, fuel kit and all that kind of stuff goes back in there. Scale fuel, not real fuel, but this is all stuff that runs on electric power, as in batteries. So this is a dingo kit. Now you might not find these at a garage sale or an estate sale, but you should look out for them because people all around town sells these things, okay? Dingo kits, what we're looking for in crawler bodies is more importantly the length of the crawler body itself. Because that way when you actually go to a place or you go to a, you know, an ad off Craigslist that has crawler bodies or stuff for sale, you can actually sit there and go, would this be something that I could slap on eBay or locally and someone would buy it to put on their crawler? So we're looking from here to here, okay? There are plenty of remote control cars out there with cool bodies, but you're really looking for the ones that are very close to 19 inches. All right, 19 inches. So how did I get that? Well, this one right here, the dingo body, for example, has 18.5 inches from here to here. Alright, so look for a dingo body if you can. They are out there, but they're very rare and hard to find. Now even harder to find, but are still in super high demand, and you could probably find them in some places in town, are these. Anything that resembles a Land Rover. Now this one is modeled after a Defender 90, right? Very cool. I believe this one right here was 18 inches. So that goes on a crawler as well. It goes on top of the crawler. And you put little figurines in here, and hello, Bonafide Hustler, you're so super cool, right? But that's not what they say. Anyway, yeah, that's 18 inches, and that's in real hard plastic kind of shell. Because the crawler bodies that come with a lot of pre-made crawlers these days are really junky, so you have to kind of upgrade the plastic so you don't damage all the stuff inside your crawler. This is very hard. People love this kind of stuff. Now this right here, on eBay, brand new, and this is pretty much brand new, it's just part of the deal. This is about $100, and it comes with a dashboard and stuff like that. This on eBay right here in this condition goes for about $60, and it's just a body, right? Now, if you want to know the king of all bodies, there are 2 that people really look hard for. One is called a Nico FJ Cruiser, and that one measures in about 19.25 inches. Okay, it looks like a normal FJ Cruiser with a tire in the back. Look around for that one. Very hard to find, but very easy to find at garage sales, yard sales, estate sales. The other one that you're more than likely going to find as well, and just keep your eyes out for it, is a gigantic Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. It looks like this. This is the pinnacle of crawler bodies and the ones that sell the most on eBay. Okay, this is a new bright Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. This one's brand new as well. I don't really have much use for it, so I'll probably end up selling this one. Brand new, totally cool, inside, totally scale, steering wheel. You can put all kinds of figurines in there, and it's very tough, hard plastic. This is the pinnacle of crawler bodies right now. People are dying to have this exact body right now. Take a look on eBay, completed auctions, and see how many of these things you see. The new bright Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. That one's measuring out at 20.5 inches. So if we take a look at the new bright Jeep Unlimited, right? The Nico FJ Cruiser, which I don't have here, but I did hustle it like a month ago. I had one, and it went for $100, just like that, right? Picked it up for like, I think it was $4 or $6. And then Axial Rover or Dingo, which is that first one I showed you. And then this Oriental produced Land Rover. There's no real company behind it, but that white one I showed you earlier is a Land Rover Defender. They make a Defender 90 and a Defender 110. 18 for the Defender 90, about 20 for the Defender 110. What are the averages of all these? Because that's what you really need to know when you're looking at crawler bodies. Bam, right here, 19.06. So when you're measuring bodies out there and you think, hey, maybe someone would like this for a crawler, and someone sells it to you at a garage sale for like $1 or $2, you know what? Pick it up. It might be worth it, and you can throw it on eBay for like 50. As long as the measurements come right around this number right here, 19.06. Check it out. Just want to let you guys know out there, there's a lot of money to be made from crawler stuff and the crawler trend. Now, second part of the crawler trend is the figures that go in there. I hustle the figures every now and then, and you'll see people put like old He-Man figures in there and all kinds of old this and that and wrestlers. But, you know, honestly, it comes down to the actual measurements of the figures is what people are looking for. The ones that are perfect for crawlers that people say, this is the best, I guess, figure for the money is something that's about 7 inches tall, 4 inches in legs, okay, and 3 inches in arms. The arms is the most important part of the actual figurine because this is the part that most people see when they see the figurine sitting in the crawler. The arm has to actually reach the steering wheel. If it doesn't reach the steering wheel, it's a ½ inch too short, it looks totally goofy. And then the guy has to be all the way like this. Driving the crawler looks stupid, right? So you're finding a guy here, 3 inches of arms, 4 inches of legs, 7 inches of tall. Now, what does that look like? It's just a figurine, right? Any figurine will do. A lot of people like, you know, figurines like this, very detailed, high detailed figurines, like the siphon filter guy. That's him. This guy will go for about 80 bucks on eBay. Can you believe 80 bucks for this dude? But he's super highly detailed, down to like the fabric of his pants and his shirt. They're totally different. His ankles move, right? But his arms, 3 inches, legs, 4 inches, entire body, 7 inches. So look for stuff like this. These are in all kinds of garage sales, estate sales, and this and that out there. Little figurines. And if you can buy them for bulk, you know, like 25 cents a piece, take a stab at it, throw them on eBay, and call it like a crawler body, a crawler figurine, and see what happens. So, if you do like my videos, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below. And I always try to make my stuff pretty informative. If you guys have any input on the crawler stuff or successes, please let me know. And find me on Facebook at the Bonafide Hustler. Alright, take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.